Israel the promised land, and that you don't have to do any of the feasts unless you're in Israel. In a word, bullshit. Because when Moshe left Mitzrayim, left Egypt with 603,550 military-age males and their entire families and their flocks and their herds, they were going to go celebrate Shavuot in the wilderness. Okay, so when they marched around, all through Saudi Arabia and the Sinai Peninsula and Jordan and Lebanon and Aramea, was that Eretz Yisrael? Now, you could argue, yeah, because it was everywhere that Abraham tread his foot, which is what Yah promised to him, but it certainly wasn't the nation state of Israel, that little New Jersey-sized piece of land over there in the Middle East. So it's a Judaic concept, and remember, Messiah said, beware the leaven of the Pharisees. Doesn't mean that there aren't things that we can't learn from elder brother Judah, but remember that today, Rabbinic Judaism is directly tied to the Pharisees, their words, not mine. And Pharisaical Rabbinic Judaism is predicated on the Babylonian Talmud, not the Torah as written by Yah. Do not add or take away from the word of this law. So that violates that standard as set forth in Deuteronomy. And some will say, well, we can't do it because we don't have the temple. Okay, well, that's a violation of the book of Hebrews. The temple's in your heart, homie. We don't have a high priest. Oh, so we're blaspheming against Messiah now. Yeah, you do have a high priest and you have a temple. The Father desires obedience over burnt offerings. Now, and some will take that and say, see, therefore I don't have to do any of the Torah. I don't have to do any of the ceremonial laws because the Father desires an obedient heart over burnt offerings, and I have an obedient heart.